Hey guys, and welcome back to ShreyasBytes. So today in this video I'm going to do a movie review. So this time I'm going to do a review for Spider-Man Far From Home. So I was super hyped for this movie since the second trailer came out. When I saw the first trailer I was like, okay, I wasn't that excited for it, maybe because of Endgame. Yeah, maybe because of Endgame. Because after watching that amazing movie which is Avengers Endgame, I had almost like no interest in watching Spider-Man Far From Home. But thanks to the second trailer, I was instantly like. So I am not one of those people who thinks that like MCU is like dead after Endgame. Even though I know why does everyone say that, but for me it's not. I will keep watching the MCU forever no matter what happens until the very end. Until they get to the very end, I'll still keep watching them. People also say that MCU will not be the same without Captain America and Iron Man. Well, that is true, but I will still keep watching the MCU no matter what happens. Also, this movie is actually the final movie of the MCU Infinity Saga, not in the Phase 3. If you don't know what Infinity Saga is, Infinity Saga started with first Iron Man film, which is Iron Man 1, then to Spider-Man Far From Home. But I gotta say, it feels kind of weird that Marvel ended the huge 11-year Infinity Saga with this movie, Spider-Man Far From Home, and not Avengers Endgame. But who knows about it? Marvel only knows that. I had really high expectations for this film since watching the second trailer. Now, I can safely say that this was a really fun film. It's one of those like light-hearted MCU films, and this is actually my third favorite Spider-Man film, where first being Spider-Man 2. I mean, who could forget that amazing Spider-Man film? Spider-Man Far From Home is better than most of these standalone MCU films. For example, like Captain Marvel, Thor: The Dark World, Iron Man 3, Iron Man 2, and it's certainly better than Spider-Man Homecoming. That's for sure. Yeah. Now, the big reason I went to see this movie is to see Mysterio. He looked amazing in both the trailers of the film, and I wanted to see how Mysterio is being portrayed for the first time in live action by Jake Gyllenhaal. Now the good news is that he completely pulled it off. He was the perfect casting choice for Mysterio. He was really the best part about the film. And I was like craving for more scenes with Mysterio in it. Thankfully, I got them. And the main theme song for Mysterio was awesome. It was so thrilling. I kept listening to it quite many days after watching the movie actually. Plus, this movie obviously takes place like many weeks or few days after Avengers Endgame, and the school media is talking about how the people who got vaporized or got snapped or dusted or whatever by Thanos came back after the events of Avengers Endgame. And I forgot to say one thing. Spider-Man or Peter Parker goes on a vacation in this film to Italy. Yeah. And in Italy, Nick Fury introduces like Spider-Man or Peter Parker to Mysterio. And Mysterio's real name in this movie is Quentin Beck. Quentin Beck asks Peter Parker to help him fight the huge elemental monsters who are air, water, earth, and air, water, earth, and fire. Yeah, that's it. This seems like a really generic story for a Spider-Man MCU film, but trust me, there's one plot twist in this movie that almost like changes the whole story. Yeah, if you have seen the movie, you will know what it is. Now, the visual effects. The visual effects in this movie were amazing, especially the Mysterio illusion scene. That one scene is like the best scene Marvel has ever produced, I think. This movie actually has the best VFX of all these Spider-Man live-action films. Yeah, aside from maybe Amazing Spider-Man 2. Yeah, Amazing Spider-Man 2 also had some great VFX. Now, the action. The action in this movie was so good. It was highly improved over Spider-Man Homecoming. Most of the action in Homecoming felt rather lame and boring, but in Far From Home, it was much more epic, much more intense, and it was more fun. And the final battle was awesome, whereas Homecoming's final battle was nothing new. It was nothing special. It was boring. Yeah. This movie also has two end credit scenes, where the first one is completely unexpected. That was a huge plot twist. I mean, that's not a plot twist to the MCU. That's one plot twist for the fans. Yeah. And the second plot twist in the second end credit scene was like completely unexpected. Yeah, that was a plot twist of the story. Yeah, first one was the best. I'll not spoil it just yet, but if you have seen the movie, you will know what I'm talking about. Even if you are a comic book fan, you won't guess what the plot twist is. Yeah. So this is one of my favorite Spider-Man films, other than Spider-Man 2, obviously. And this movie was just fun from beginning to end. My only gripe about this film is that the comedy in this movie was taken a little bit too far. I mean, I love comedy, but this movie was almost filled with so many jokes all over the movie that it forgets to focus on serious scenes and plot points like Spider-Man saddened about Tony Stark's death or his character arc by that. And also some like plot points in this story don't make any sense at all. Like that was like a lazy way to finish the story and stuff. There were some scenes and some plot points which didn't make any sense at all. So, my final score for this movie will be probably an 8.5 out of 10. Yeah, those two flaws that I just mentioned ruined the film. But yeah, I really enjoyed this film, and it's one of my favorite Spider-Man films. So I absolutely love this film. I don't adore this film, but I do love it, and it's one of my favorite Spider-Man films, and it's a great addition to the MCU. So that's it for my review. Hope you liked it. Leave a like down below, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.